Okay, hello students. So today we are going to look at mitosis and meiosis. We already learned about the difference and the function of mitosis and meiosis. This one you need to know the function. For cell replication and cell division, there's a function. The difference is mitosis is it usually produce the same cell. There's no variation, means it's genetically identical. For meiosis, it is special a bit, okay, are not genetic identical. It's only got the half chromosome. One is half, one is full. The same means 46 is a normal human being, and meiosis is only half, which is actually 23 chromosome. If you do not understand, you can look at the previous video. Okay, can you share the importance? So this is what the teacher should say. Can you share the importance of meiosis? Okay, yes, mitosis is important for the growth of organism. It's important to the production growth of organism. Meiosis is for the production of gamete. Very good. So this is you get 2 marks for this one. Clap, clap, clap. Okay. Let me choose other different color. Good morning, Raymond. You gave the correct answer. Mitosis is important to replace damaged or dead cell. Yes. Let's say why you want to have a growth cell, because the cell is damaged or dead or for growth. Mitosis is also important as a asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. So human, we are sexual reproduction. Asexual is usually for a lesser being, lesser organism like bacteria, virus. Correct or not? Sexual, if you want to have sexual, you need to have male and female. You need to get married. Correct or not? You get married, there's a boy and there's a man, sorry. There's a difference between boy and man. So I need to say properly, okay? Married of a man and a woman. And for asexual, it's usually for bacteria, virus, and the lesser organism. Because the bacteria no need to get married or not. The bacteria just make baby without getting married. Or the virus. Okay, the virus also like COVID-19. Do the COVID-19 need to get married? No need. Okay, he got you inside you. He make more and more and more and give to other people more and more and more and more and more, making the whole world COVID-19, and then making the whole world COVID-19, and then MCO start. Okay, so this is asexual, this is sexual. There's a difference. Okay, such as organism, lesser organism like microorganism by amoeba. Okay, for human we call it as a okay, so for microorganism like unicellular cell, and for microorganism like microbla. First, multi-cell organism, so we have many cells, so we use meiosis. Mitosis produce the same cell which are identical. It is the same if the parent cell. If my skin injured, healthy cell will carry out mitosis to produce a new cell. As a result, my wound will be healed. Yes. So we want to make sure the healing process, the mitosis, is fast. As we get older, the mitosis process is slow and the death cell is faster. So you cannot grow fast. Eventually, as you get old, you will die because the cell cannot reproduce faster than the cell that die. So that's why you see old people, when they fall down or they need to wait for very long, their hand only become good. For young people, you broke your hand, then you walk here, walk there, then everything is healed. So there's a difference. For example, this is a plant, and this is not human. So mitosis also can happen in a plant or in any organism, like in a monkey, in a cat, in a plant, and so on. And then meiosis also happen in plant, but meiosis happen in plant is also for more complex plant. It depends on what plant. Some plant is very small, it doesn't. Some plant is very big, so it usually has the meiosis process as well. That's why tree and tree also can get married but cross breeding we call it. But we will learn next time if there is the chapter about how to cross breed, means like the tree marry. And for human we say get married man and a woman. For tree we don't say the tree married we say crossing over, cross breeding. For animal also can, okay, for animal also we do cross breeding. So there's good and there is, usually it's good later we will learn why is it good. Okay, wound mitosis process that replicate the cell. Asexual, so one become two baby, okay, so the cell replicate same like the virus, but the virus is slightly different not like the virus need to go to inside other people's cell and then only become more. Like the virus need to go inside, only it become okay, a lot of the cell. Okay, what is meant by genetic chromosome and DNA? What is meant by genetic chromosome and DNA?
Is a basic hereditary unit that determines an individual's characteristic.
Okay, so this will be the answer around here You can copy this one. This is what a gene. What is a chromosome?
Chromosomes are fine. 讲读啊那个字
Thread-like.
thread-like structure which consists nucleic acid and protein.
Yes, okay. Chromosomes are fine thread structure which consists of nuclear protein. Because the question didn't write how many mark, so I don't know. Usually I think this one is maybe it's 1 mark or 2 mark. Here will be another mark. Okay. So because the question didn't write how many mark, but I think the first one you just copy this one should be enough. What is DNA?
DNA is made up of basic unit known as nuclear. 不会读啊那个字
It's known as nucleotides.
Nucleotides.
Okay, I also don't know whether I read correct or not, but should be. If I read wrong, you go Google and check. And nowadays, you need to thank Google, because of Google, you can watch this video. Because of Google, you can even press the sound and learn. Last time you need to go to tuition to earn to learn Now it's no need. No wonder nowadays more and more tuition closed down because of all these electronic advancement. But it's still nice teaching is still nice in online also. So there's pro and cons in teaching and online. Some close, some prevail. Hey, where am I already? Okay, here. So we already answered this question, and this question. Where do mitosis and meiosis take place in human body?
Human and of the human body.
Okay, very good. So mitosis takes place in, where is it Mitosis takes place in somatic cell of the human body. How about meiosis?
Meiosis take place in the male test and the female's ovary.
Very good. Meiosis takes place in the reproductive organ to produce gamete. Okay, one is at reproductive organ, another one is at the somatic cell in the human body. Okay, that will be the answer. Very good. Oh my goodness, I need to scroll down again. So this one already answered. State the similarity and the difference of mitosis. So maybe this one, maybe give me three differences and one similarity.
Mitosis and meiosis both are DNA replication. And mitosis take place in the somatic cells, while meiosis take place in the reproductive cell,
Okay.
and mitosis no variation, and meiosis has variation.
Okay, one more.
And mitosis crossing over does not occur. Meiosis crossing over occur.
Okay. In mitosis, crossing over does not occur. In meiosis, crossing over occur. So, very good. Sometimes student know, but student don't know how to write in a sentence. Just now I got listen, and I think acceptable lah. The sentence because it's not English class, it's an science class. It's a science class, so it's acceptable. So you need to explain out. That's why science is not about memorization, but science is about understanding. So you just say in mitosis and meiosis, both of this process is a process. Mitosis and meiosis is a process. Both of this process include cell division. However, mitosis is different. Yeah, depends on how you want to say lah. Mitosis is different because mitosis take place in somatic cell, but this one take place in what? Mitosis, in mitosis process, crossing over does not occur, but in meiosis, crossing over occur, and Just bina ayat make a sentence that make people can understand. So far so good, very good. So that is how you go. Okay, this one can write in essay, yeah. So if essay 8 marks, then that will be, you need to write more things for the essay. Okay, we are looking at inheritance. So do you feel that the daddy and the mommy almost the same, but it's not really the same, but it almost the same? So you can see, if not same, then something is wrong lah. Then you want to ask with who but it's the same, so don't worry. Okay, the daughter is the same father, and you can see this is also the same. No, only got these two only. Okay. So the Indians looks the same, the Chinese they looks the same, almost the same. So this is called inheritance. Because do they look identical? Yeah, maybe, or little bit. The children inherit the change, inherit the characteristic. Let's say the daddy is very big, usually the son also very big. Let's say the mother is very small, tiny small, and sometimes the daughter also small. Maybe lah, maybe. So this transmission is known as inheritance. Okay, for this one, can you help me to read what is the difference between character and traits?
Characteristics are tangible properties that are in 很多生字嘞
Inherited
inherited and determined by genes such as the color of the pupil. Traits are variants for specific characteristics that differentiate individuals. So the traits for the colors of the pupils are black, brown, and blue.
Okay, so many people confused. What are the different? I hope they don't ask this in exam lah. I hope, because I feel like this is like university question. But never mind, we just learn. But if the teacher asks in exam, means the teacher don't like you already. No lah, just kidding. But maybe the teacher don't like you. Okay, the difference between characteristic and trait. Characteristic is the tangible property determined by the gene. Traits are the variant. Variant means the difference. Like mathematics got variance, right? Got variance, got the mean, got the mode, the variance, and the standard deviation. Almost the same. Variance means like the different. Sometimes you learn mathematics, you know why you learn variance or not. So of course when you maybe you haven't learned is MS. So you last time you got learn mean, you got learn mode, you got learn the maybe the range. But after you go to form 4, form 5, MS I forgot already, you will learn variance and standard deviation. Variance, sometimes now I think back, last time my teacher didn't tell why I want to learn MS variance, because how I want to apply it in the real life. Variance, when you find in MS, why suddenly I talk about MS? But anyway, I tell you because last time my teacher didn't tell me. Variance is see how much different in the set of numbers. So you got a lot of number, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80, 80, 70, 70, 70, 80. You only can find the mean, which is the center. But when you find the variance, you know the difference, how much different it is with the other number. So if the variance is small, it means the variance is more is better lah, usually. That means the data got less variance, it is more accurate. If the data got a lot of variance, the variance is very big, then maybe the data is not so accurate. Is there any example? I cannot think of any example lah, but it's something like that lah. So variance is see how much difference the thing is. So again, for traits and but this is different spelling lah. Variant, also the what variant, the difference for specific characteristics. So the traits will be the pupil black. So we can see that this is the color of pupil for the characteristic, and this one also color of the pupil. So characteristic and trait is almost the same because both telling about the characteristic of the gene. But only thing the traits, extra thing, which is either you want to say it's a blue or black or green or so on. So these are the traits in the genetic between the traits and characteristic. Hopefully exam won't ask. If you don't understand, you just memorize. Hopefully they won't ask because I feel like it's like a university question. Characteristic at the type of hair, pupil, example of characteristic can be inherited by the parent. Okay. So as you have studied about inheritance, gene contain the characteristic. Correct or not? Inside the DNA there is a gene, and the gene contain the characteristic. A pair of genes of the same locus and portion of homologous chromosome will control the trait of the organism. So basically, when you're talking about homologous chromosome, they are talking about meiosis. The pair of genes of the same locus is known as allele. Allele can be found in the dominant of the. What is this? The pair of genes is same locus of the allele. Allele can be found dominant and recessive. What is this? Okay, we are going to learn this. We are going to learn what is the allele, and we are going to learn what is dominant and recessive gene. Just ignore this now because now we want to go what is allele. Can I find allele here? Wait, I'm looking. Okay, so we need to know what is allele and dominant and recessive. Okay, we look at allele first. Let's look at example first. Let's say let's look at this example first. Okay, the allele. Let's say we have a pure big tall pea plant and pure dwarf. So one is a pure big very tall, the plant is very tall, and one plant is very short. So I crossbreed the plant, like make the plant get married. So the son, the offspring of the son, is it a tall plant or a short plant? So let's draw this. T and T, I separate it. T and T. Small t, this one is big T, small t and a small t. Okay, this one times this one, I get big T, small t. This one times this one, big T, small t. This one times this one, big T, small t. This one times this one, big T. So you get big T, small t, big T, small t, big T, small t, big T, small t. This one, what does it mean? What does it mean when you get big T and small t? So this is depend on the allele. Wait lah, I know you don't understand but please just bear with me for a while. If TT means the plant is tall, if TT equals to the plant is tall, if TT means the plant is short. Okay, that's why you can see it's a short. How you know it's a tall or short? The question usually will give you, the question will tell you. The big T, allele T, big T, and the small t, this one we call it as the dominant. This one is called the recessive gene. Means not so dominant. Dominant will mask the recessive gene. Let's say the big T is tall. The gene is tall. The small allele T is short. So when you get big T and big T, it will be obviously tall. Big T and small t, because this is dominant, 大个 dominant 是大个 or 强大 or take the space. So dominant big T and small t, you also get tall. Small t and small t, you will get short. Okay, this one you will get short. So that this one depend, the T actually depend the allele. Okay, let's look at another example again. So if you get married, big TT and small TT, you will get 100% all tall. Tall, 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 tall. So it's 100%, confirm 100% you get a tall plant. Let's look at another example. Another example, big T, small t, big T, small t. So I put big T, small t, big T, small t. Mathematics 我乘下来 I get T 乘 T 我拿 T T T T T T 乘小 t 大 T 小 t, okay, then 大 T 小 t, okay, big T, small t, and then this one is small t, small t. So T, big T and capital T, you will get a law 3. Capital T and small t, you get tall 3, because we already learned this. Tall, tall. Big T and small t, I get the tall 3. Okay, tall 3. Small t and small t, I will get a short 3. So I will get, if I do like this, I will get 75% tall 3 and 25% short 3. Okay, 70% tall, because here is 75%, here is 25% of which is short t. Okay. Okay, so if you are confused in this chapter, never mind. Okay, it's okay, and you can ask questions if you don't understand, because you need to learn as we go down, then we will learn more. Okay, never mind, we go up a bit. Okay, so allele, it is something like, make sure it is dominant or recessive, and the dominant gene will make sure that the dominant will be the big T, the recessive will be the small t. The big T will show the characteristic. Of course, the small t also show the characteristic of the thing, but for dominant allele that is found dominant is big T, you just remember. For the for the recessive gene, it will be the small t. Okay, so the character are controlled by dominant allele, whereas another one will be a recessive allele. Okay, so this big T is dominant allele, small t is the recessive allele. Allele show the characteristic to control dominant absent. So for example, T is used. So you no need to use T, you can use A, okay? Big A, small a, or big B, small b, up to you. The reason they use T because I think they use T because it's for the word tall. Tall. Let's do another example. Let's say the daddy is blue eye. Let's say lah daddy is blue eye. B is the recessive for blue. And then small b means is black. So let's say the daddy is blue eye, which is B and B. Let's say lah the daddy is blue eye, and the mommy is black eye, because black is BB. So I put BB. Daddy is BB, mommy is BB. So both of them get married. BB BB 这个乘这个 BB, this one times this one, BB, this one times this one, BB, this one times this one, BB. So this is blue eye, this one will be black eye. So the baby come out, you will have 50% blue eye, 50% black eye. So the chances are your baby come out 50% blue eye, 50% black eye. So basically we can know the traits of the offspring, the chances lah. You are not God, because you cannot determine the baby only can choose one. You don't give 4 baby, right? So there is a 4 gamete cell, but if you know the fertilization, only 1 sperm and 1 ovum. So eventually only 1 sperm and 1 ovum. So many cell, only 1 cell and 1 ovum will be successful. So roughly we can guess that there is a 50% you will got a blue eye baby, and 50% you get a black eye baby. Okay, if you don't understand, never mind. We are going to continue next week, and I will teach until here. You can go YouTube and search some video and learn more. Okay. So I see you next time. Okay. Okay. So I see you again. Thank you and bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.